I got a couple requests to show how I break apart one of these cars. I'm gonna do a Ford Explorer, and I'm gonna show how to remove the bottom. Sometimes the lights are easy to take off, and the tail lights also. The tail lights sometimes give me problems, but sometimes you can even take them out with your finger. This one is coming apart really easy. There it is. That one came out really easy. And that's all one piece. Okay. First I'm going to take off the wheels. And taking off the wheels, I got a little screwdriver. And I'm just going to use the bottom of the car for leverage and push out the wheel. Spinning it gently. Trying not to break the wheel off, because they will break. And sometimes I do break them. There it is. That one came off. And then this one just slides right out. And do the same thing in the back. There you go. Being patient with the wheels is important. If you break them, you lose it. Okay. Now, taking this off, this is missing something there. The front end of this one's looks different. It's missing a whole inside, as this one has it. So I'll go on this side, and I usually try to get my screwdriver right in between the bottom in the car, and then turn it. Get a little separation in there, and I just turn the screwdriver, and that should pop it out. Now it popped out. It came right out. You see what's missing here? It's missing. This has a support right here. This one doesn't on this side. Looks like it was broken off somehow. Okay, now everything in here comes out really easy. There are the seats. And then kind of have to nudge out the steering wheel. Some cars, these come out easier than others. Sometimes I have to break them. There it goes. And I'll glue that back into place. One side broke a little bit. Okay. Now the windows can be kind of tricky. Looks like they're all one piece. And I try not to scratch them. That's the goal. Taking out the windows. I'll push down on one on the windshield here with my thumb, and I'll put the tip of my screwdriver underneath and gently push it down. And see, it's starting to break there, so I'll go try it in the back. So this one's breaking too. And most of mine break, and I'll just glue them back into place. When I put it back together, I'll super glue it. And it's usually fine. there's the front and the back together. Came out pretty easy. It didn't end up breaking. It was close. But if it broke, I would have just glued it back. I'll put glue on it when I put it back together. So that's the windshield. The side windows, it's kind of tricky. The easiest way to start is here on this side. Try not to scratch the window, and I push them out. So that's how it came out. The frame of the car goes here and here. Try not to scratch the windows. That's one side. They kind of hold together at in these rivets here. So I gotta get them off of that. So on the Explorers, you get under and you try to push them down without scratching the window. There, I scratched that one a little bit. That's not good. There, that one popped out easy. Now it kind of broke off on this side, but I'll glue it back when I put it back together. All right, the only thing that's really left is the tail lights and the light bar. The light bar, I'll just push out from here. And I'll push it out from here. It should come right out. Let's try that one again. And there it is. That should go right back in those holes. Okay, same thing with the tail lights. I'll just gently push it out with the tip of the screwdriver. Get in here. Push it out, and then they should just be able to take it out really easy. There it is. All right, and there you have it. It's broken apart. Sometimes I remove the graphics off of it before I paint, and sometimes I paint right over. I don't notice a difference when I paint it, but that's how I do it. Putting it back together takes some time. Gluing it back together. Try not to get any glue on the new paint. Your fingers can get sticky. Waiting enough time for the paint to dry is important, at least 2 days. And then putting a clear coat on the paint. I like to clear coat the paint before putting the decals on, because sometimes when I clear coat, the paint cracks and I'll lose the car and the decals. And so I think the paint might crack if it's not dry enough. And so sometimes I've had the paint crack when I put the clear coat on. So there you go. I hope this was helpful. I'll probably see if I can do a couple more how to put it back together. So I hope it helped. Thanks.